Bat. They always right. Y'all should have learned. Yeah, this that Batman Joker Daily Duo Comic Cons. 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 I'll pop up, break that brother legs. Where is he? Try to run, I'ma hit him with that frisbee. This ain't no pop gun, I'll pop you where your kids be. Clown mask, bloody bad boy, where your friends be. You ain't seen a better duo since Butter Bread. Comic Cons where you need to go for the biz. Comics, video games, anime, or the press. King Castro X, Young Master Juwlz, they on your head.
Yo, it's your main man, King Castro X, coming at you live and direct with Comic Cons Podcast, episode number
18. My dumb ass was going to say 18.
I think last week, we just dropped episode 17.
Okay, so 18.
This is 18.
Sorry, we've been going so long and so hard that these are starting to all come together.
Very valid. Also, kids, we took last week off. Not gonna lie, had to take last week off. It was on me. Needed a mental health day. Super tired. Been working, but we are back, kids. But that's a part of the reason the episodes are scattered, guys. We'll have this uploaded to the chamber, and I got another little pod thing going on tonight with VG Fight School, kids. So stay tuned for when that drops. Yeah, man. We're on episode 18.
18.
Sitting to my right, my lovely, amazing, extravagant, extraordinary, superior, ultimate, all new, all Marvel co-host. Go ahead.
What is up, everyone? It's Young Master Juwlz. I'm excited to be back here, man. It's been... Every time we miss a week, it feels like it's been a long week.
Like a month.
Yeah. So I'm happy to... I was going to say see y'all, but I can't see them. I'm happy to be here for you guys and to see you, buddy. So I'm ready. I'm excited. And
is our whole podcast basically breaking the fourth wall, right? Because if it wasn't breaking the fourth wall, we'd be talking like this. You know?
I mean, we do that occasionally,
and then we break like
yeah.
You guys. You know?
Guys.
Do you think that ruins the illusion? Or
see, so I mean, I think that's what. Okay, I don't want to say that's what podcast is because it's not really that's what it is, but I feel like it's become normal in podcasts where they, or even vlogs. I feel like vlog is like a break in the fourth wall type shit.
Especially when videos involved. Yeah, especially when videos involved.
Yeah.
That was weird to say for some reason right now. But when it's audio, it's different.
Yeah,
you know
for
I mean?
sure.
Because it's more one-on-one with the great one. You know what I mean? Type vibes. But what's been up, man? Sorry, we're just rambling.
No, it's good. It's good.
We got to hang out.
Yeah,
guys.
They miss us.
I miss him.
Y'all miss us, right?
I miss you.
I miss you.
Thank you. Continue.
So a new change in my life. Starting to start fresh in this new journey. I got into a car accident. That was
that's not
that was something. Wasn't my fault. I'm okay.
I'm glad you're good.
Thank you. But yeah, just normal stuff. I haven't been reading any comic books just because of this new change that's going on. But I did pick up some good ones. I have some notes here about some stuff previously.
Same.
So it's going to be a good time, man. We're here. We're healthy. We're all right.
I do want to say, I mean, this week, again, has been very busy for the both of us. If you guys don't know, Juwlz knows I've been in security class for the past 2 weeks, and that's a part of the reason we missed last week, too, is my schedule has just been jam-packed. I also haven't read any new comics, but the notes you guys are going to get is from last week, but we're going to keep them fresh for you guys. We figured we'd go ahead and bring that content since we didn't review certain books last week. It's time to review them now.
Yeah.
And then we'll come back next week with, again, all new content, and it's going to be great for you guys, but it's been busy. I've had a good week nonetheless. I graduated my security class yesterday.
Congratulations.
Awesome. Thank you. I have my cleat, and I've been gaming as usual quite a bit, doing the stream thing, King Castro X on Twitch, kids. Shameless plug. But I've been gaming a lot, man. I recently copped a WWE 2K23.
Oh, how is that?
I love it. It's not the best game, I'm going to be honest, but I'm having fun playing wrestling on it. I haven't had a wrestling game since like SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. I was huge on the SmackDown vs. Raw games. You ever play them?
Oh, come on, man.
Okay.
Of course.
I didn't know. Yo, speaking of games, I saw Def Jam 5 in New York running for like $99.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's ridiculous on how much. Look up Vendetta. If you want to cuss out the world,
literally one of my favorite games of all time.
pisses me off.
But
yeah,
I'm not
it's
paying that money.
They need to fuck around and make a new one.
But not like Icon.
No, you know how many people want to punch like Lil Uzi Vert in the face?
That'd be. I mean, I don't personally want to punch.
I
him.
do.
Juwlz.
I
I don't know where to go with that. But so I've been gaming, like I said.
Right.
WWE 2K23. I got my new character. Got me in the game, walking around, wearing undies and stuff, punching people in the face. Callback.
What do you? I'm sorry. Go ahead. I had a question.
You got it.
What do you think about that? I mean, you were a pro wrestler. Why are you guys in Speedos?
So for me, it's like air conditioning for one, and then it's just easy to move around in. Like, I don't know.
The
less clothes you got on, the harder, the less you got to worry about clothes when you're fighting, quote unquote.
I don't know. What if like things pop out?
Then your ding ding's out there for the world to see. But that's what it is. Essentially, it's like the less you got on, man, the less. Because like with clothes, you gotta. But it's scripted though, so you guys already know what's going on to a degree, right? So in the ring work, a lot of people think that every single move is planned, and sometimes that could be a thing. But a lot of times we're talking through the match. A lot of times we plan maybe a couple big spots, like, oh, this has to happen, this big thing. This is how we're gonna finish. You know what I mean?
Yeah, all over each other.
And then in the ring is how we figure out how we're going to get there. So it's like, as we're doing moves, like we're working, and that's where the art comes in. It's, we're capturing you literally right there by planning it. Everything that you guys are seeing is like in ring. You know what I'm saying? So that's where the whole art comes in. So it's scripted. And yes, the moves are fake and things, but I'm telling you, you ever took a body slam? It's hard to fake that. There's certain ways you learn how to slap the mat and it takes off some of the pain, but it still hurts. You still get injured.
Yeah.
You still...
I'm not saying it's not interesting, but like, I think we strayed away from two men wrestling in tights and ding-dings on each other.
No, I mean, wrestling's gay. You know what I'm saying? The first thing that my coach, and there's nothing
we
wrong
love
with it.
everybody.
There's nothing wrong with that, kids. The first thing my coach said to me, man, whenever we walked in, first day of training, man, it was me and the rest of the class, and he was like, rule number one, kids, it's wrestling. It's not gay. You know what I mean? Just because he knows there's going to be so many ding-dings and faces during pro wrestling, like, you just get comfy with it. Comfy with males ding-ding on your shoulder and shit. Like, it's what you got to do, guys.
Yeah,
but,
I don't know.
Yeah, man. But like, for real fighting, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's why the guys in MMA wear, the little spandex, like, shorts and stuff. It's so it's not in the way. It's like when people wear their gi and stuff like that, like, there's
yeah.
So, like, it just makes sense.
No, I fuck with it.
So that's where that comes from, and then it just became kind of, I guess, like a style thing.
Yeah.
And also, like, think about it. Back in the day when pro wrestling first, like, it's bodybuilders. A lot of those guys want to show off their physiques, and the best way for them to do that is to have, nothing really going on. I'm probably going to wear the tights when I come back. Anyway, they don't know about me coming back, but we'll talk about that later.
Please don't wear tights.
I've been gaming.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I've been playing through the Resident Evil series.
Yeah.
Love every minute of it. Guys, if you guys want to see that, come see me on Twitch. I stream every weekend, 1 a.m. But yeah, man, I recently made a really cool purchase. Shout out to my wife. I now own every single Resident Evil video game aside from 3 and 4. So I'm pretty happy. Just because 4 just now got the remastered and it's fucking expensive and that's the one I want. And then 3, I don't know. I just picked up 0 and 1 the other day. I've been playing. I'm kind of scattered. You know what I'm saying? But it's all right. I've been enjoying it. You completed Gotham Knights, I think.
I did, yeah. I
did.
I completed it.
I know Caleb. You know what I'm saying? Said he's gonna pick up Gotham Knights. Shout out to Caleb.
Oh yeah, shout out to him.
Fan.
So Gotham Knights was good for what it is, in the sense of a co-op opportunity for you to play as these superheroes with your friends.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's not really enjoyable. After you beat the game, Heroic Assault. I didn't get to play Heroic Assault.
You didn't play Heroic Assault?
No, because I have to complete the side missions, but I was fighting Mr. Freeze, and I was like, I'm pretty sure this is what Heroic Assault is, and I'm not digging it. Because basically, it doesn't give you an opportunity to go melee. Like, I shoot the majority of people I fight with Red Hood.
That's choice, though. You can walk up and punch the shit
Yeah,
out
but
of
it's like...
I fight melee when I play
Do
Red
you?
Hood. Like, hard. I use the guns. I use a combination of both. You know what I mean?
Well, okay, so like with me, I would punch him, and he would just like hit me or whatever.
You
like
gotta use those reversals, man.
I know. I'm probably just not good at the game.
Nah, you're
but I mean, it was like I said, it was good for what it was. I don't see myself replaying it. I don't see myself, probably going back or doing anything. But it was enjoyable. I'm still looking forward to the Suicide Squad Kills Justice League. I feel like that's going to be a little more up my alley just because of who it is. Like, I'm a big fan of Suicide Squad. I mean, I'm a fan of Nightwing, Red Hood, but
I feel like that's a fair review, though, Jules.
Thank you.
You enjoyed the... I get it. I am a weirdo, and I also had friends that wanted to continue to play it, right? Young Tekka and Sartreese, and you know what I mean? We're like, dude, let's play again. Let's play again. So, like, that's what motivated me to beat the game, a couple different times and play through all of the Heroic Assault and stuff. I completely agree. Say you're solo playing that game, once is kind of enough. If you're a completionist, man, you can reach a higher level cap by playing again on the new game plus. There's nothing new going on, but you get higher levels. So you know what I'm saying. I did that. You know what I mean. But I agree. One time is enough.
Yeah.
I wish they'd add more storyline. That's what the game to me really missed was more story.
Yeah. And I mean, when you said the storyline was short, it was like 7-8 missions.
It is like one. I think there's a little more.
Oh, yeah.
But once you get into it, like, definitely. As soon as you really get your teeth sunk into things, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I hated that part where we get hallucinated and we had to go through that little.
Oh, you didn't? I thought that was unique.
No, it was dope. It was really hard though.
But it was difficult. I think that's literally out of the Court of Vows storyline. So I really enjoyed that piece. I thought it was interesting. I like the voice acting in it. I love the animation. I thought it was good. I enjoyed it. I had my graphics turned up really high, so like I could see raindrops on my suit.
Oh, that's really cool.
Craziness like that, puddles on the floor. But like I said, I'm just glad you played it, bro. That game holds a special place in my heart. You know what I'm saying? The guy I'm actually sitting down with on the pod tonight, that's what he does, is he reviews Gotham Knights news and stuff like that. So it's a special game to me, Jules, and the fact that you played it, like I'm just happy you got to experience it. So now I get to talk to you about it and stuff and reference it.
It was only like $20.
See, I paid day of like $60, $70, $80 or whatever it was, but so that's cool. You played Gotham Knights. I'm really happy.
Yeah,
man.
It was nice.
Rate it?
6 out of 10.
See, I give it an 8.
Really?
Yeah. Wow. I love one thing everybody hated was the combat. I love the combat.
The mechanics was weird. The combat if you know what you're doing was smooth, but they still felt. I mean, okay, excuse me. Nightwing and Tim Drake Robin both felt fluid in the sense of like what you can do.
I hated Robin. A lot of
I didn't like Robin, but he was more fluid. I enjoyed Nightwing was my favorite, but I played more as Red Hood.
See, yeah, I hear you. I understand. I thought you were going to where everybody fails, right, on that game with the comparisons is they're always with the combat and gameplay and everything. They always want to compare it to Arkham. And it's not Arkham. If you go in, we talked about this. If you go in thinking, hey, I want to play an Arkham game, you're going to be sad and let down. You have to go in, and correct me if I'm wrong, Jules, with the idea of like, no, it's something different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that's what I tried to do. But, like I said, that's why I respect it for what it was.
Right.
But I think Arkham blows it out the water.
Oh, of course. I feel like if you would have went into it with the mind, luckily we had that talk, but if you would have went into it with the mind of like, I want Arkham, you would have really not liked the game.
Yeah, for some reason, it felt more like a PG-13. I mean, even though Arkham wasn't rated R, but it felt more like a watered-down Arkham in the sense of like, when you crash into stuff doesn't like interact. You just bump off of things.
Right.
And then, I don't know. Just, yeah, it didn't live up to what it could have been. But it didn't fail, in my opinion.
What about a Gotham Knights 2? You playing it?
Yeah, because, I mean, the foundation was there. They have everything that they need, but they just need to tweak some shit. And that's the reason why I'm pretty sure people are upset.
The game has so much potential.
Right.
Like, it could be something so incredible. You know what
like,
I'm saying?
add more, because you probably only had like 2 or 3 different finishing moves. one or two combos, like just add something different, or
Right.
I don't know, make the environment more interactive. Like you can slam them up against something. Like you remember that old Punisher game back in the day,
yes.
Yeah, like you can interact with the environment, and I feel like that's where games lose their enjoyability when you can't feel like it's real. You feel me? So, yeah, I would definitely consider playing number 2.
I'm definitely copping a number 2. As I said, the only thing I'd like is some more story, man. But I'm glad you played it. In other news, video game wise, dang, we didn't watch it. The Spider-Man 2 trailer dropped. Jules, what I'm going to tell you about that is it looks phenomenal. Did you play the other Spider-Man games?
Okay, so I mean, you may no, because they're on PlayStations. I don't have a PlayStation.
You got an Xbox.
I
See, they
do.
released them on PC, so that's how I got to play.
Such haters.
So, but the thing with the new one is, like, I'm not going to get to play it for, like, a year. You know what I mean? That's how it works for PC. It's like, if it drops as an exclusive on something, it takes a while. I'm still waiting
even on Steam?
Yeah, I'm still waiting on The Last of Us 2 right now. So
Last of Us 2 was good. I didn't finish it, but it was good.
I want to play it so bad.
Oh, man, you'll love it.
But,
just get a console.
do you know how much those cost?
No, the one I got is like $300. I mean, it's pricey, but it's reasonable.
I was thinking about getting a Steam Deck. So a Steam Deck's
I'm
like
thinking,
portable.
yeah, I'm thinking about that too.
But,
so I can play Spider-Man. I mean, the symbiote suit looks beautiful.
I thought you didn't see it.
I didn't see like trailers. I saw like images.
Okay.
Yeah. The only thing I don't like is the texture in the suit was beautiful. I just didn't like the head. It was just super slim and like smooth.
I personally like the head. I don't like this. Like he has this backpack looking stuff.
Really,
going on.
I like the rigid because it's just
that.
it's like black on black, and you need texture, in my opinion,
like
to make it look good.
I hear you. I like the slick. Slick black.
I mean, it's more related to the actual Venom because he's pretty. But I mean, I'm pretty sure he can. What would be dope, and it could be the best of both worlds, if they had it slick, but if you moved, it would interact with your body, or if you punch, you would see like a ripple of. That would be dope.
Jules, I got some good news for you, my friend.
Can you do that?
Yes. So, like, a big part of your fighting is, like, when you punch, like, you know what I mean, the symbiote attacks and all kinds of really cool stuff,
Yeah.
man.
Is there a... I don't know if you do know this. Is there a PlayStation Digital Edition?
Yeah, most likely. Oh, you're talking about, like, digital only? Like, no disc?
Yeah, like the Xbox S.
Are you talking about for this game in particular, or just a console?
Yeah, the console. Oh, because where I'm going is I'm thinking about getting a PlayStation.
So there is the PlayStation 5 digital only, and then the PlayStation 5 disc.
I'm gonna have to look it up because I for some reason I just want to move past Xbox, and because I've been Xbox for a while.
I'm a PlayStation guy.
Yeah,
Never been an Xbox
I just don't like the Xbox controllers.
I like the PlayStation.
Or PlayStation. My
I
apologies.
love them. They're
PlayStation.
so little.
Oh,
nice
I don't like
in my
them.
hands. But I had a 360. Don't let me lie. I had a 360 as a youngster, but you know what I mean. Like that's the only time I did.
Yeah.
I've been PlayStation other than that my whole life. So, but yeah, man. So not only do you get to play as a symbiote Peter Parker, but there's also Miles in the game. So you're playing both characters now. I think there's going to be a back and forth where in mid combat or mid gameplay you can switch over to the other Spider-Man, which is insane.
Okay.
Peter Parker has on the symbiote suit, as I said, and you get a lot of dialogue between Miles and Peter. And whenever Peter wears the symbiote, he's you know what I'm saying?
He's blackface.
No, but is that you like that? He's angry, you know.
Yeah,
it messes up his attitude
Right.
and things. Yo, angry black man. Like, why'd you do that? Like, oh my god, I get it now.
Yeah. See.
Anyway,
How dare they?
Anyway, so like Miles would be like, "All right, dude, we gotta go complete this," and he's like, "No, he's mine," and so like he's mad. So I'm like, that's kind of cool that they stuck to that. Craven's in it, the hunter. You know what I'm saying, which is pretty cool. And then it looks like in the city there's little different boroughs, and it's ran by a certain different villains.
Oh, that's
and stuff.
cool.
So I'm like, yeah, dude, it looks good. I'm excited for the game. I'm gonna show you when we leave here the combat. You're really gonna get excited.
Yeah, now you put some flavor in my ear because this sounds really good.
It is.
Gotcha.
And
And that really sounds dope. It's to me, it kind of sounds like GTA 5 on how you can be different characters and then they
Similar.
still interacted in the storyline.
Yeah.
That would be dope.
Shout out to Franklin and Trevor. They're the two best on GTA 5. Michael, you ain't nothing. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that was cool.
We were talking about
It looks like a good game, yeah. And the switch back between combat would be dope. I don't know if I would like it.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, I'm not sure. I would want it to be like play as this character or play as this character, not back and forth.
In mid-story.
Yeah.
I love the idea of the Switch.
Really?
Yeah, like, think about it. All right, we're friggin' flying through some rooftops, and I'm sliding through a skyscraper thing or something. I don't know, like a crane or something, you know, and like mid-slide through, guys coming, and then here I come, switch over to Spider-Man, and I can kick him. I don't know.
Yeah.
Spider-Man. They're both Spider-Man, but
That would be quick reaction, and I don't know if a game can really do that.
I think that's possible.
No, it's possible, but I don't know if
But
it'll be cool.
I get what you're saying.
I'm looking forward to it.
It looks good.
I'm thinking about buying. Do you know anybody who wants to buy Xbox?
I do.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
We'll talk.
Yeah.
We'll talk. You got to give me a good price, though.
175, 150.
That's, yeah.
No, you were gonna say 175.
We'll talk off air.
All right,
I'm
all right.
serious. And you got Gotham Knights on it?
Yeah.
All right, we'll talk.
All right, bet.
Anyway, kids, in other news again, Mortal Kombat #1.
So, I was a fan of Mortal Kombat for the longest, but when I met my friends Kendrick and D, shout out to them, they actually were competitive at it.
So they fight for real on the game.
Yeah,
That's
like
why
they do combos me and my brother never knew how to do this
Right.
shit. So
I
we were always
understand.
like just XX and then a special move
Button
or
mashing.
yeah. But now, like since I met them, I'm starting to get into it. I'm dumb. I can't remember long ass combos.
Right.
But with this one, guys, if you're like me, they're introducing a new
Mortal Kombat 1.
yeah, well, they're introducing a new mechanic.
That's
so
what I was
where
saying. They are, really. I
yeah,
didn't know about that.
to better fit just everyone. So like a combo will probably be XXY, XXA. So it's like enjoyable for everybody, but you still get the competitiveness. You still get the
You know how you can tell he plays Xbox? He just confused me. My man said XXY, XXA. I'm like, XXY? Because there's an X on the
Yeah.
PlayStation. So, but I was like, where are these other ones come from? Go ahead, you got it.
when I was younger, I actually when we had cheat codes. Shout out to everybody who remember cheat codes.
Those were the days. I'd love to collect some old cheat code books.
That'd be dope.
Those were fire.
Especially San Andreas. But I had to translate PlayStation.
Over the Xbox.
Yeah, and I felt such like a badass. I was like, I know coding.
That's awesome,
Not really.
man. That's awesome. I personally, for the particular reason that you mentioned, did not play Mortal Kombat a lot because I was not a combo guy. I am a button masher, and a lot of my friends really bang on that thing.
Really?
So it was just never fun for me. I just always get beat up. So I quit playing Mortal Kombat. I did pick up one way back, though. I mean, I've played it obviously my whole life. But
Yeah.
I did pick up one. My boy Armando had it. Shout out to my brother Armando. Much love, King. You know what I'm saying? Where you could create your own character.
Really?
Yeah. I think it was Mortal Kombat.
Oh
I
yes, yeah. Deadly? No, Armageddon.
Armageddon, yes, sir. And I really enjoyed that feature. I'm praying that's. It obviously wasn't in 11, right? So I'm hoping maybe with them restarting that's a thing that they give you more of the choice. All right, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, we just hit the camera.
That they give you the choice of something like that, create your own character, and potentially play through a Mortal Kombat story with it. I don't know if you remember some time back. I promise I'm about to let you talk.
No.
about
I had the cough.
Some time back, there was also like a free roam
Yep.
in the story. Like those two features are two features I personally would love to see again in a Mortal Kombat game, but I don't know if that's going to ever happen again.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. The free. I think when you're in the crypt or something.
Yes.
That was really cool. I'm not sure if they'll go back that route just because of how much detail they put into this game. So the creator of Mortal Kombat said this is the longest Mortal Kombat game they
That's
ever
awesome.
spent creating. And
I mean, how long has it been since Mortal Kombat 11?
2 years ago.
Okay.
Or three or four. So they do it every 4 years, but this one, or every two, they had like Mortal Kombat Injustice, Mortal Kombat Injustice, but now they're doing Mortal Kombat. So to me, it's like, when did you guys start this?
Does that mean we're not getting Injustice?
Mm-mm.
Wait, my heart's now broken.
I know, I'm very upset.
I'm excited for this, but I'm like,
come on. Sorry guys, I'm not sure if that's going to be a future thing. But I'm excited about it. Hopefully they put in another DC character. They put in Joker in 11.
Right.
I don't know who they would put. I would dig a Red Hood. I would dig an evil Superman. But speaking of evil Superman, there's going to be a character-esque Superman in a Mortal Kombat game. It's not 100% confirmed, but it's been leaks that Omni-Man and the guy from The Boys, is going to be playable guest characters in the game.
No way.
And then Peacemaker as well.
I would love Peacemaker in a Mortal Kombat game.
Did you watch HBO Peacemaker?
Yeah. Is it going to be John Cena?
I'm pretty sure.
I would love
because
that.
I mean, I heard
that's two different video game franchises John Cena will now be a part of. Number one, obviously, being wrestling games, and then two, Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, I think he'd made guest appearances in like it's a battle royale game.
No way.
Yeah. Oh, what is it called? Brawlhalla.
Valhalla?
Brawlhalla.
Oh.
Yeah. It's kind of like Super Smash Bros, but like with their characters. And they had like a whole bunch of guest characters. John Cena was in it. Blah,
Pretty
blah, blah.
cool. Shout out to John Cena. He was my biggest role model as a child.
Yeah, John Cena was gangster.
He still is.
Who was there? Oh, we got so much news. If we don't even get to I'm excited to hear this though.
Right.
Top 5.
We want to talk comics with you guys. If not, we'll have to suggest what we read. And
for sure. Top 5 wrestlers.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Stone Cold Steve Austin, John Cena, Triple H, and number 5 is always hard on stuff. You ever notice that?
Yeah.
Number 5 is always tough. Let's go. Shawn Michaels.
Okay. That's respect. Of course, John Cena, Randy Orton.
Randy Orton could have been up there. He's cold. I hear voices in my head.
It would be wrong to me not to say Undertaker.
I thought about it.
He has put so much good memories.
He's a legend. I didn't know you like wrestling.
Oh, dude, I was a fan.
You gonna come watch me wrestle?
No.
Why?
Spandex.
So come look at my.
There's certain things I don't want to see about you.
Go ahead.
What was that? 3?
What do you think's gonna happen when we're touring together? Like, you're gonna see my dink. Let's move forward now.
Chewing together. Oh, touring together.
Chewing together.
I was like, why are we chewing?
We eat food together. We've eaten.
Yeah, for sure.
Go ahead. I like this question, by the way. Maybe.
No, it's a great question. I just have so many people I'm going through. I'm just gonna finish up. Of course, DX. I'm just gonna have them as a group. DX as a group.
God, there's some great tag teams out there too. Shout out to the Dudleys.
And Rey Mysterio. I mean, just a legend in himself. I have to put him up there. He's now wrestling with his son.
Yes,
that's beautiful.
I'm actually up to date with what's going on in wrestling.
Oh, okay, good. I'm not.
Dominique Mysterio, man, is a little situation, but it's all right. We'll work.
How cool is that, though? How cool is that to be a performer, entertainer, but still like physical activity?
That's it's amazing.
Yeah,
it's an amazing
I don't know
thing.
if I could do it, but it seems fun.
I think you could.
Nah,
I've been in the ring. I very much think you could.
These people are now athletic. I've seen people my size do flips and shit, and I'm like, I am cool.
Them big boys do get in there and hit whole back flips and stuff.
Yeah,
though.
see, that's why I didn't want to disrespect the craft by saying it's scripted, because if I had to get hit by him every week, that would suck.
It hurts. I'm telling you, wrestling hurts.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is scripted though. Like,
yeah, I feel you, but it's beautiful. That's the thing.
It's amazing.
But
it's a dance to a degree. It's like Broadway for me.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I don't know if you're the one who told me, but it was like there's no difference between going to see a movie and going to see WWE.
Talk. It's valid.
One is just live.
People. That's the dumb argument people bring up all the time, right? It's like, oh, it's fake.
Yeah.
It's fake. Like, do you like movies, bro? What are you talking about? That's fake too. Like
That was Avengers.
yeah, like get out of my face, bro. You know, you hate on me because I like this fake fight. Like, do you like any fight scene ever in anything?
They go to plays. This is fake.
Like, who are you? Like, what is wrong with you? That's awesome. Man.
Yeah, man. Every Monday Night Raw, Friday night
Raw. Yeah,
Friday night SmackDown. I was never ECW guy.
I'm an old school ECW head, man. So like,
Yeah, it was a little past my age.
I get it. For me, ECW was sorry guys. Again, we're having a good time. We haven't been to the comic shop in a while, so we want to hang out and nerd out a little bit. ECW was revolutionary in what they did. It was the first of their kind. It was the first product done that way. Paul Heyman did some really different things with that product. And
Wasn't
I'm a big fan.
ECW just almost always extreme?
Oh yeah, Extreme Championship Wrestling. And that's the thing too, is like you know what I'm saying? I forgot what I was gonna say.
Sorry.
So it's cool.
My favorite ECW character was Sabu.
Sabu Tough, RVD, my guy, Rob. Man,
Yeah.
damn.
Who's that other dude? Stocky black guy. Taz?
Taz is white. You got New Jack. New Jack's a stocky black man.
Taz? No. He was light skinned.
Taz ain't a brother, no. He not a
We have to
brother.
look it up.
Yeah, Taz ain't a brother. He might be Mexican a little bit.
Oh, okay,
Puerto Rican or
okay,
something.
there we go. Okay.
But he
I thought you were saying he was like white, and I'm like, he had colors, so I would assume.
He just really tan. I think. But a lot of them boys low key tan as hell.
Yeah.
For no reason.
I mean, spray tan.
That's what you gotta do when you wear undies.
Why do you guys get spray tans?
You gotta remember, everything is about
Oh, just like body. Okay.
the entertainment side of it, and you want to. It's the physique, the
Yeah.
look, the presence. That's how you bring in the illusion in pro wrestling. That's like what makes it so special. You know what I'm saying? It's the entrance. We don't have to do these long, extravagant entrances, but it looks freaking cool. You know what I'm saying?
I can respect a good entrance, but if I'm playing WWE on the game, skip.
It depends on who it is, right? And how
Really?
invested I really am.
I'd be
into
pissed
this.
if somebody watched the intro.
I'm a big fan of intros, but it got to be the right intro. A lot of people do get skipped. You know,
Favorite intro? Just
The-
number one.
the game, Triple
Really?
H. And he has
Imagine
the
everybody in the front,
hardest-
but everybody in the front row. That's nasty.
It's too bad. He's the game. Triple
Ew.
H, you know what I'm saying?
Ew.
He has the hardest theme song too. It's all about the game.
Yeah,
And how you play it like
All
that's
about
tough.
control. Yeah, that's dope. But nobody has their own intro like John Cena. Every time that motherfucker,
Yeah, that thing is.
and he rapped on that.
He did. You can't
Oh,
see me.
yeah.
My time is now. Now.
You know, he had a whole collab with Wiz Khalifa
I didn't know that.
on the video game.
I did not know that, but I did own his album as a kid.
Really?
Yes, with the
That's
spinner belt
hilarious.
on it and stuff.
He
Yeah.
was the wiggiest wigger I ever.
He was a big influence to me. So we had Eminem
I see it.
and then John Cena. You know what I'm saying? What did I want to do? I wanted to be a rapper and I wanted to be a wrestler as a kid. What did I end up doing being a rapper and a wrestler? And who did I have to look up to? John Cena.
John motherfucking
John,
Cena.
you can't see me, man. Come on, bro. He's tough, bro.
I kind of find it funny that you looked up the other white guys who looked up the black guys.
It's funny, right? Yeah, that's
Yeah,
hilarious.
I want to be them. What about the guys? Nah, them.
I looked up to black men too, man. There's some amazing black
Malcolm
guys.
X.
Gang, 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 gang. Anyway, that's another topic for another
Yeah,
time.
man, this is a great pod.
I'm enjoying it. We still got comics to get into.
For
We
sure.
have we went over Mortal Kombat 1.
Mhm.
The new Flash trailer has dropped.
Yes, sir, it did.
How do you feel?
There we go. I was waiting for a little alley-oop. I enjoyed it. It had more of the Flash in it, and to me, it looked so well put together that it took my mind off of him as a person and made me just enjoy the character.
Because that's the issue right now, lingering over the movie. It's like, God dang it, Ezra. Like, what are you doing, bud?
That's a cool name, though.
Oh, bro.
Ezra. That's a
Fire.
cool fucking. I
And
think it's a
liked
Bible
him.
name.
He's a very unique guy.
Yeah,
you know?
Ezra is a Bible name.
He's
Sorry.
like an artistic. It is a Bible name.
Yeah.
Shout out to Star Wars kids. Anyway, enough of Ezra Miller. Let's just talk about the Flash. I know it's hard to do, obviously, because he is.
No, that's what I was leading into. It's like the character is what I'm more fascinated about. You know,
I have heard that he's done people keep posting and stuff that that have got to see the movie early. That Ezra's performance, I'm sorry, is phenomenal in this movie though. So I'm excited.
Yeah. No, I mean, in that spot where it's slow motion and both of them was about to get hit by that lightning.
Oh yeah.
That was cool. To me, my predictions are going to be he goes back in time, saves his mother, and then creates a paradox where that Barry is alive, but he still becomes the Flash. But not. So remember when he tackles his self?
Yeah.
So I think, he took that kid's spot. And then the kid came home, just normal Barry.
And you talking about in the trailer where he tackled himself in the front yard?
Yeah. I think that's normal Barry. And then when they had that little scene, I think both of them now becomes the Flash.
Yeah.
Because with Flash's mother being alive, there's no reason for him to become a scientist,
So
get into that freak accident.
You think he's just trying to live his normal life.
Right, but he actually... It's either he saved his mom or went to another dimension where he and his mom was together, and then he took Yeah.
I got you. I personally, what I'm excited for in the film, and go ahead.
Do you think there's gonna be shark repellent?
Maybe. That'd be really cool. I didn't consider that, but that'd be freaking awesome.
That would be so cool.
We got another cool line from the Bat. I don't know if you've seen the original Batmans with Michael Keaton, with Jack Nicholson Joker.
And you're going to bring this up. This was the stupidest one-liner ever.
Yes, it is, but it's in the old movies, man, and I just love that they paid homage to the...
Want to get nuts?
Okay, let's get nuts. I agree with you. It is so corn, but I just see him standing there they're talking to the Flash. You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. I feel like if me and you were the Flashes, me and you would have looked at each other what the
and then he proceeds to whoop both our asses.
Right, because that's what would happen. But
yeah,
I'm excited to see Michael Keaton. As you guys know, Ben Affleck is my Batman, and he's in it as well. But I don't know. I don't know how much he's in it. I'm ready to see his involvement. His suit looks cool. That's the blue on it now. I'm glad they finally brought the blue to a movie.
Okay, where's it from? The blue suit.
The Hush suit got the blue on it. A lot of Batman suits have blue.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a specific one that.
No.
Okay.
Dark Knight Returns is what his suits.
Oh, the symbol. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. So that's looking really cool, guys. I'm trying to remember Supergirl. I'm excited to meet this world. So she seems dark, bro, and gritty.
Well, I think it's going to because is this a James Gunn movie?
It's starting.
So remember, it was going to have Kara's backstory, and it's going to be her on Krypton, and it's going to be darker. So I'm pretty sure that's why her and Zod got beef. I think it's going to be, a prequel, or this is going to be
before or after that.
Yeah. I think excuse me. Kara's story, Supergirl, is going to be a prequel to The Flash.
Well, I'm excited to see. I don't know. That's a good theory for sure. I'm a fan of the Supergirl, though. I hope we keep her, honestly.
Yeah.
We don't need a blonde Supergirl, kids.
I would have went for it. Because we still have, if they're going to put Donna Troy in it, she's... I like blonde Supergirl. I know...
There's only room for one black-haired girl in this movie, is what he's saying.
Raven.
She has purple hair, doesn't she?
Black, I think?
It depends on the
depends.
day, right? I was looking for a fig.
But yeah, man, no, I'm really looking forward to it. That's going to be a phenomenal movie, in my opinion. Just because now we have two Flashes, we have the Michael Keaton, now we have Zod, who hasn't been in the movie since, the Superman?
Which I'm super excited he's coming back, man.
And that's kind of fucked up. Henry Cavill must have did something. If y'all bring back Zod and left out Henry Cavill.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
He did something. I think he's too handsome to get mad at, but that's cool.
Hashtag just trust in Gunn, man.
Does he have a butt chin? If he had a little butt chin, I think he'd be the most attractive man.
Henry Cavill?
Yeah,
he got the little
most attractive man.
He got the little hair on the chest, but not a lot. He got enough hair to look like, and then kind of down on the abs.
Okay, all right, man.
I'm just saying, I peeked, man. I'm like, Henry, you sexy mother, you man.
Hey, so where are we at, buddy?
Oh, we did not talk about that, guys. We are in Impulse Creations, where you get
30% off all pre-orders and subscriptions, and for a limited time only, you can be
Green Lantern.
There we
kids.
are.
We bought Green Lantern rings today, guys. Super excited to have these. This is my first one.
We're mad comfortable with our sexuality, guys.
Where did that come from, bro? Just to throw this out there, man. When Kevin Smith got, married me and the wife or whatever, did the ceremony, he had us quote the Green Lantern. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Beautiful. I would have been so confused, and I'm like, sir, what are you having me do?
Right. What is this?
I'm not a Lantern fan.
I'm not as much either.
Well, okay, let me not disrespect. It's not that I'm not a fan.
It's not that you don't not like him.
Yeah, it's
but
just,
I just don't mess with
like
him.
he has a new book out,
Issue
Green Lantern 1.
Dawn of DC.
I don't know if I want to peep it.
I need to peep it, but I don't want to peep it.
I know.
Cyborg, I want to peep as well, but
I bought it. I'll let you know how it is.
All right.
I'll show you in the car.
Okay. Here's the thing: is what was that? That was weird. I looked horrible when
It's all right.
I look creepy. That's our new thumbnail right there.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it is.
kids. We are getting excited in this episode.
Full
Man,
stiffies.
let's talk about some comics really quick. Shout out to Impulse. We are here, guys.
We are.
I think I'm just gonna suggest some books, brother. We're already at 45. Yeah, if you want to go over some notes,
Yeah, man.
I'll get in with you.
Because I wrote these hoping I would be able to share them.
Right. If you guys see, this is the work being put in. I brought in my notes as well.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying. Shout out to Young Master Juwlz.
So I'm going to read this as if it was like me.
Delivering the content.
Yeah, and you'll see. I don't know how to explain it, but you'll see. So basically, this book is going to be Bane's One Bad Day. And if you guys are not familiar with this mini series, it wasn't a series. How would you mini one shots? Yeah, one off.
A bunch of one shots.
Yeah, money shots. So it's going to be the villains in
That's
the
crazy.
Batman. Come on, just let me cook.
Let him.
So it's the villains of the Batman universe, but it gives a different aspect of these characters. I didn't understand what these books were supposed to even be about.
Right.
But after reading them, it shows the beauty of them just being human. We talked about it last time. Joker said, it takes one bad day for somebody to end up like me. So just to see how these villains, quote unquote villains, just are normal people. But
right.
I'm gonna get into this one. So this one's Bane's One Bad Day, and it starts off with Bane as a pro wrestler, and he's in this match.
Nice.
Yeah, right.
That fits today's theme.
Yeah. So he's in a match and he's recreating the battle between him and Batman. So it's, of course, him breaking Batman's back. And the match ends, and the guy who he was wrestling against comes up to him and says, "Hey, man, you're my biggest fan. It's nice to meet you."
I'm your biggest fan.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah, that way.
I got your back.
Not the other way around. But then the next panel, I mean, so Bane is like, he was like, "You're so cool," blah blah blah. He was like, "This is what you call cool," because again, Bane, he defeated Batman.
Right.
He has nothing else, and we'll get into that a little bit later into the story. But the next panel is of Bane at home, and someone tries to sneak into his house. This is probably the worst idea that someone can have. But he catches this boy, and the guy said he has a delivery for Bane. And he was like, "What are you talking about?" And it's a venom, the green shit that Bane takes, and Bane's like, "Where'd you find this?" Me and Batman actually went around destroying every ounce of venom.
Really?
Yeah, because it controls you. It makes you
drug.
aggressive. Yeah, it's a drug.
But the fact that him and Batman went and destroyed it, Bane and Batman is what you're saying, right?
Yes.
That's dope.
Yeah,
they teamed up for that. I wish we could have read that storyline.
Yeah, it was really dope. So Bane has been clean for some time, even going as far as teaming up with Batman. There we go. With Batman actually dying in the process of them. Yeah, so I don't know if I wrote down how he did, but I mean it was a really good little thing. It was him and Bane at the very end, and this character. Yes, okay, there we go. I just gotta keep reading. Batman dies in the process due to fighting grudge. And Grudge is a man made strictly out of venom. And if any ounce of venom gets in you, you know, you're fucked, basically.
Right.
So, what happens is Bane was like, "Bat, how can I help you?" type shit. And he was like, "I'm already too far gone." And he ends up exploding him and Grudge in the process, which saved, you know, Bane, of course, because Bane was going to get attacked by Grudge. But it also destroyed the quote-unquote last ounce of the venom. Sorry, lost my place.
No, you're good.
So the next panel was the was Bane telling the guy, "You need to take me to where this is," and he was like, "Yeah, okay, cool, yeah, it's fine." And when Bane tells you to do something, you do it because he was about to kill this man, and it was in Mexico, and they were just driving into Mexico, and they were like, "All right, we're gonna get out here, and we're going to sneak up," but it was an ambush, so they already knew they were coming, of course, right? If you're gonna send Bane some venom, of course he's gonna start looking for you. So after that, they start torturing Bane, but once Bane gets the information he needs, he breaks out, kills everyone. So basically he was just letting them torture him just to find out what's really going on.
Yeah, to get the rundown on.
Yeah, and then he runs into the doctor who created Venom. The doctor tells Bane that the doctor is dying, and he just had to meet Bane. Bane, he said, was his greatest creation, and Bane was like, "If you just wanted to die by my hand, you could have just said that."
You ain't had to be weird about
Right.
it, bro. Hit me direct.
He was like,
DMs.
"You are my life's work." Just all sus stuff, right?
He said all sus stuff.
Yes, and then they begin to fight with the doctor getting the upper hand, and the boy who was with Bane got thrown a dilemma from the doctor, right? And he was like, "Take this new form of venom that gives you all the pros with no cons to the venom. So super strength, super agility, all that fun stuff, but without the side effects. So no little ding ding, right? Because that's what steroids do."
Technically, we'll talk later.
But yes, and the boy refused, and the doc goes to force him, but it's stopped by Bane. The doctor is confused because in the fight he broke Bane's back, just how Bane broke
Batman's
of course. Bane said, "If the bat can do it, so can I." As in, get back up from this broken back. One of the beautifulest lines ever. And like I was saying, it shows how these characters are just bad people, and Batman is that symbol of light. Like, people don't understand. We talk about this all the time. Batman don't kill, blah blah blah, but it shows how human you can be, in the sense of like, yeah, you can fuck up, you can do all this stuff, but I'm not going to hold
Like that whole me.
yeah I'm not going to take you out because you have a bad day or you choose to be, and that's the beauty of Batman, and that's
I like that Batman is an inspiration in this.
Right,
to
right.
the villain.
Well, he was that way to wait till the Dr. Freeze, right?
Mr. Freeze.
Mr. Freeze, yeah. Wait till that one. It's after this one, but
For sure.
yeah, but anyway.
Sorry to throw you off.
No, it's fine. And they end up destroying the lab and killed the doctor and went home. Excuse me. It goes into Bane at the hospital talking to someone. It's just a dark figure in the, how they do it. It's like
Who you think it
always
is?
in the, who is this? You may ask, right? He's talking to someone and gets up and says,
I think I know who it is.
"You promised me when this was over, we will fight, and I want to die by your hands." Right?
Who said that, Bane?
Yeah, Bane was saying this to this figure. He was like, "You promised me when all the venom was gone, we would fight to the death." And sadly saying, "When I broke you, that was my bad day." Right? And I didn't understand that. I was like, "What do you mean? You destroyed Batman. You destroyed Gotham's savior." But then he goes into saying, "I broke you. That like I said, broke you. That was my bad day. I lost everything that day." And with a deep response, Batman says, "I will fight you, but first you have to find a reason to live." And so Bane does. And,
oh my god, that's gonna make the fight so much more
right.
intense.
But that's the thing, and it's like Batman's like, dude, I agree, but I'm not going to fight you because you want to die.
Right.
I want you to have something to fight for. I want you to experience what life is. So Bane does that after he gets out of the hospital. Him and that teenager, they pack up and then they go live their life, and that was the end of the book. But it was just beautifully written in the sense of
sounds so incredible, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Right. No, it's really good. I mean, you can read it if you like, and yeah, it was phenomenal just seeing how Bane just was for. I mean, if you really think about Bane's backstory, being born in a prison, was punished for shit he never even committed, or and had to grow up and do all this shit. Of course, I want to take the savior spot in Gotham. Of course, I want to show because I never had it.
Right.
But when Batman gives you these opportunities to prove yourself, or he shows you what type of man he is, then it's like, well, why would I take that from him? Why can't I be that?
Why would I step up?
Right. And that's what I feel like Bane did, in a sense, is I'm going to live my life like Batman. I'm going to live happily. I mean, not like Batman, but, I'm going to find a reason to live.
Right.
Right? And that was a great one.
I want to say really quick. Yeah, that book sounded phenomenal.
Yeah, it was phenomenal.
I kind of need to check that out. Who wrote that? Do you know? Offhand?
I don't.
All right, it's all good. All good.
But yeah, I mean, if you want to go to yours, and then I can come back to mine.
Yeah. So I did read Planet of the Apes 2, kids. I wrote something real quick on it. The issue wasn't as impressive to me. But I'm still going to continue to read it because I want to collect all the Planet of the Apes. But basically what happens, guys, like I said, it's been a week, so bear with me here. I didn't write down every single detail. You know what I'm saying? This one picks up in 2013 at a research facility. There's a doctor on a call with someone who's is actually a general. She's demanding that the apes at the facility are prepared to be shipped to the U.S. They're in another country. So supposedly what happened over in Switzerland, it's been taken over by this refugee gang or whatever. This ape facility where they were working on apes has now been taken over by this ape hating as well as ape sympathizers.
Okay.
Hating, you know what I'm saying? They hate people that sympathize with apes, and they hate apes. So they took that over supposedly. You know what I'm saying? So they no longer out in that area have apes to test on. So what they're trying to do in this book basically is, as always, find a cure, right? Find something to reverse the ape gene that's killing all humans and stuff like that, or turning humans into apes, if you will. Not physically, just mentally. You know what I'm saying?
So it reversed evolution.
It does, and it fast forwards evolution for apes.
Oh, damn.
So that's how that works.
How terrifying is that?
I love it.
Because we are not fucking with apes.
It's honestly terrifying. But, for a movie?
For a movie?
It's cool. It's really cool. But in real life, that would suck.
No, remember, last time we were here, guys, he was like, Juwlz, I'm going to create a ape army. It's going to be the planet of the Castros and the apes.
But bear in mind, in that scenario, I would be on the side of the apes, so I'd have nothing to stress.
Right.
If it worked out well.
Yeah. Dude, imagine if a gorilla punched you in the face. That shit would hurt. Gorillas beat people up. Beat people up.
Why you just have a Booker T moment? Just yo, I'm dead. You know what I'm talking about?
Hogan, I'm coming for you. Yeah, bro, that's hilarious. But anyway,
that's great.
yeah, but gorillas beat you up
for
for instinct. Imagine if a gorilla Grodd just was like, I hate you.
I love Grodd. I just feel like there's so much potential for Grodd, bro. He could just knock.
Yes, and that he has
He's smart.
He's smart.
He knows how to control.
He can move shit with his mind.
Who can do that?
Nobody I know. Brainiac.
Brainiac overrated. He
bald.
a great villain. And he bald. Nobody want no bald head.
Nobody want no balls.
Lex Luthor. Get out of here, Lexi.
Yeah, he was bald as a child.
Anyway, man, this book is, like I said, but it turns out, kids, that the facility wasn't actually overran by the terrorist group that did attack it, the apes, ended up coming in and saving it, and now they run Switzerland. So.
Hold on, the country?
Yeah, and there's this tale going on of this other giant gorilla ape. That's so stupid. Stupid.
So,
All right.
monkeys... go ahead. Sorry.
Anyway, there's this giant heroic gorilla, like, leading refugees, leading revolutions over there.
So it's not Caesar?
Nah, Caesar's not in this book, I don't think. Yet.
Oh.
Yet.
Okay.
There's, as I said, there's this other gorilla right now.
Yeah, and that's why I was confused.
And he's pretty beast.
Was he?
He is.
That's cool, man.
So it was an okay book.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I'm ready. Right now they're laying down the groundworks of everything. So we just keep getting all these friggin' flashbacks, and I don't really want that. So, but I did enjoy it, Juwlz. I give it like a 7 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready for issue 3. That's what I'm saying. The art's obviously phenomenal.
I mean, it's the build-up, buddy.
Exactly, guys. And if you're reading the book and you're not liking it, just remember, like, it's coming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's coming hard. Gorilla come.
Facts. Big, just... Let's continue. So, yeah, man.
Yeah. It sounds good. I'm excited for you. Like I said, I mean, as everybody knows, I picked up issue 1. I finished it.
Because I feel like we'll wrap with that.
Yeah, no, that's a beautiful one. So this one is going to be One Bad Day, Mr. Freeze.
Let's go.
Freeze wanted to save his wife and would stop at nothing to do so. Batman and Robin shows up while Freeze was trying to rob a money truck. They offer him a lab so he could continue to work.
So Batman's not dead in all of them. He's actually not
no.
dead.
So these are literally. I think they're written by different people. Each book is written by different people.
High five.
Gang.
Sorry.
No,
dude.
you're good, buddy.
I'm so sorry.
They offer him a lab so he can continue his research. It was at LexCorp. Who's smart? Who's the other smart? I think it was LexCorp. It was LexCorp, right? Sorry, I was like, who's smart in the Batman universe? And I was like, oh, of course. Right. Yes, it was LexCorp. I don't know why I didn't put it here. He has a flashback of his wife telling him to let go and to use that big brain to save the world, right? And she was dying of an incurable disease, and he was
Lex Luthor has this flashback?
My apologies, Mr. Freeze. They're using... Yeah, Lex Luthor was just... He's at LexCorp. But Mr. Freeze had a flashback of his wife, and, she's dying. Okay. And he was doing everything he can to save her. And, this one right here was just phenomenal. I didn't finish all of them, but this one right here, beautiful, right?
Okay.
And he was the type of man... He wasn't a controlling man, but he was just... He wasn't a good husband, He didn't go out with his wife. He, even on her deathbed, didn't tell her that her friends came to see her. So him having that flashback of her saying, use that big brain to save the world, it got to him, Because it was like, without her pushing him to be better, who is he?
Right.
Which was phenomenal. Freeze comes to the conclusion that his wife is gone forever, right? There's nothing that he can do to save her. But can't accept it. In a rage, he destroys the lab and heads to where his wife is. He has her, stored away somewhere.
Frozen, right?
Yeah, frozen. Mm-hmm. And what was funny, I don't know if I put this... Yeah, I didn't put this in the notes, but he destroys the lab, and it's LexCorp. And Batman and Robin was standing there, and Robin was like, did you rent out LexCorp? No, and he's going to destroy the lab. And Batman was like, I'm not going to say I did it.
Yo, that's mad childish, bro. That's hilarious.
And then it goes, Batman and Robin shows up and begins to fight with him. Enraged, Batman tells Freeze that his wife deserved better than him, and it causes Freeze to snap. Batman was he was like, You was the worst thing that ever happened to her. She deserved... I was like, Batman, God.
You gotta kick it real.
I was like, goodness gracious. I was like, Batman, you talking to me, bud? Do you know I'm going
that couldn't be me.
Oh, dude, it could. It could have. Batman was on his ass. But,
That's crazy.
So that causes Freeze to snap, shooting Batman in the legs with his freeze gun, and it causes the deck beneath Batman to break. Batman falls into the water below, and with Freeze focusing back on Robin, he starts to fight with Robin. In the madness So in this madness of him fighting with Robin, Robin has a heart-to-heart with him after. He was going back and forth with Robin, like, why are you doing this? And he was just upset, like, I can't save her, all this shit. After Robin ended up defeating him, Mr. Freeze whispers into Robin's ear the method to make sub-zero temperatures that last for a long time. And what does that mean? That means now we can ship curable vaccines across the world without needing research. Amazing. Yeah, so third world countries that can't get this medicine can now have it. Which was beautiful. Yes, so longer and now the world can ship medicine across the world. So Victor Freeze gave his wife what she asked. He used that big brain to save the world, and he was the only one that can do so. Of course, Mr. Freeze, being who he is, can get these temperatures. And even though he couldn't save his wife, even though he wasn't a good husband, he honored her by doing the right thing at the end. And that was the beauty of these books. And I, like I said, I didn't understand that at the beginning, but it's the bad guys finding redemption in themselves.
Yeah, it just sounds like, it's really giving the bad guys a chance to do something right.
Yeah, and just picture this. So this is why this panel was so beautiful, because
Can I say really quick, I just love seeing how comic books can speak to somebody. That's what's going on.
For sure, yeah. And it was beautiful because, of course he gets locked up and it was like, Freeze, it's your outside time.
Right.
And of course he loves the snow, so he's outside with his radio, and that's when the girl comes on. We have now got the oh my goodness, the ingredients to make sub-zero degree weather or whatever. And he just, with the snow falling on him, looks up in the sky and smiles. And that was it.
Shout out to Freeze. That's beautiful. That's so beautiful.
Yeah, and I didn't write the Catwoman one down, but that one was good. She got back in contact with her sister, found out that materialistic things is not worth a lot of shit. So a beautiful one shot. Again, I think they are written by different people. We'll go over there and check.
We'll definitely check.
Yeah, that is my oh my goodness, my reviews of these books.
That's awesome. I love it. I do want to say, I feel like Mr. Freeze, just as a villain, has one of the saddest, most relatable backstories, right, to me. Dude lost his wife, and in some variants, he has her frozen. He's trying to cure her of cancer or something like that.
A disease that only she has, it feels like.
And that's why he commits the crimes, because he's trying to figure out. Batman, to a degree, just keeps getting in the way. You know what I mean? That's why he has beef with him. It's like, dang, I kind of understand why you want to kill this dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? I kind of understand why you got to commit these. Like, that's my baby. Like,
and that's the thing about perspective. This man who I looked up to as a kid told me life is perspective, and sometimes you are the villain in somebody else's story.
Right.
We love Batman. We see what he does, but let's just say we read it from Mr. Freeze's perspective.
Right.
And that's what these One Bad Days give us. It gives us why they are them and what is going on. I mean, the Joker, he's just crazy as fuck. So that's why they didn't make one of him. Yeah. But all these other people are normal human. Catwoman, Mr. Freeze, fucking Scarecrow, all are human.
Right.
But something happens and it just causes them to be bad people.
Right. I agree. Perfect example off of what you said, man. I think Deadshot Suicide Squad movie when he's outside with his daughter, like, Batman really is just doing what he needs to do. He's doing the right thing, and you know what I mean. He's trying to bring justice and things, but like, think about it right there though, like how Deadshot felt. He's like, dude, you know what I'm saying, for real, like right now of all moments, but like, you committed the crimes, like Batman has no choice but to bring you to justice. But like his little girl right there, like, but imagine how she feels about the Bat.
Well, I mean, she probably of course Batman is well known. She probably sees him as a good guy, and he was like, not today, not in front of her type shit or whatever he said. And I feel like if Deadshot would have fought Batman and lost in whatever fashion, I think would have caused his daughter to grow up and be a villain.
You think
Because
so?
we see Batman as like, okay, he takes bad guys away, and I feel like in that instance of him just surrendering, it's okay. My dad was a bad guy, but I feel like if he would have attacked him and beat him up, he's beating up Daddy. He's not beating up bad guy. I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
No, I agree with you. It's weighing on my. It's such a heavy scene. I'm really happy they put that in there. These books also just sound incredible. Like I like stuff like that when you really write. Like that's good writing right there.
Yeah.
Both that film.
Yeah, I'm about to start Cobblepot,
Nice.
or not his issue, but his one shot.
Nice. Yeah.
He has a new series coming out.
Yeah, he does.
Yep.
Well, that's what's up, man. One Bad Day, kids. Check that out.
Check it out.
That definitely sounds fun. I might have to check that out. Do you want to go over Titans real quick? Titans issue 1?
Yeah. Let's get into it.
All right. So I wrote some notes. I don't know if you wrote some notes.
No, not for Titans.
Okay. Do you remember it?
Yeah.
Okay, kids. So this is one that me and Juwlz personally have been like super, super excited for, kids. And it's finally here. We finally got the Titans. They're finally stepping it up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go over my notes here, man, and you just fill in what you can.
Do your thing.
The Titans have finally stepped up to fill the spot of the Justice League. Right, exactly what I said. It starts as moving day. They're moving into a new location with the Titans Tower. And we get some fun right off top, guys. Beast Boy and Raven have obviously taken their relationship to another level. This is big for me.
Beautiful.
Exactly. And Juwlz too.
I
Growing
love
up, I've always been a fan of Beast Boy and Raven's relationships. I often attribute that to mine and my wife's relationship. I'm a big fan of both Beast Boy and Raven. And in this book, if you guys are familiar with the characters, Raven has denied Beast Boy publicly since Jump.
Yeah. Their relationship was never. We knew they were going to get to, but of course, Raven being who she is and Beast Boy being this hyper energetic.
And then she did that thing with Damien for a little bit.
Right.
We're not going to talk about that, but all right.
But I don't know if that's canon, because I was going to talk to you about that, because in Apocalypse War, they were together, Damien and Raven. They were at the very end.
Is that an alternate universe? Is the question?
Yeah.
But anyway,
yes,
kids,
we're straying.
This book also opens up, right? So it's moving day, but it opens up with them in a panel of Beast Boy and Raven laying in bed together. And Beast Boy he's a little mouse at the moment. He's having some stuff going on mentally, to where he's having bad nightmares and things like that, and he can't control what form he's in, due to the fact he got shot in the face by a Deadshot in the
point blank in the eye.
What was the
it was
Infinite Crisis? No.
Yeah, Crisis on Infinity Earth.
Yes. So he's still dealing with things like that, but Raven's there, and you guys know she has magic, and she can work with the mind, and he's like, you don't have to be here type stuff, and she's like, basically like, dude, you know what I mean? I'm here with you no matter what.
But so did Dick Grayson. He got shot too.
He did.
Yeah.
Dick ain't tripping.
No, but they shooting everybody. I gotta read this.
It's not crazy, bro.
Why you out here shooting
I'm excited
everybody?
about his daughter too.
Yeah, isn't she getting
A book.
Yeah.
She just
I forgot her name. She's cool.
Ravager or something?
Yeah, Rose. Rose is her name.
Her superhero name.
Yeah, I think it's Ravager, yeah.
Isn't she in a book we just read?
No, that was Vigil, I think. The Asian girl?
I swear I just read her in a book. Maybe it was Batman Brave and the Bold.
It was. Who was he think he... Yeah, because they brought in that Brave and the Bold. That's what it was. Yes, you're right. I have to reread that.
I'm sorry, guys, to get off topic. We're going to come right back. But, like, apparently right now in the DC... what is
Universe?
it? Dawn of DC.
Dawn of DC?
Amanda Waller's up to some shit.
Yeah.
And I think she's running that team.
Task Force X?
Yeah. Amanda Waller's up to some shit. You know what I'm saying, guys? And I think how cool would it be for her to be like an overarching like villain this go around? And organizing some shit for real.
Actually, let's continue because she's in Titans. So let's continue.
The thing, kids. She's been in like a lot of the books lately.
Yeah.
I'm like,
shit. It opens up with Beast Boy waking up and he's talking to Raven, and he's like, why are you still with me type
Right.
shit, like, I can't control this, blah blah blah. And she was like, you were with me, I'm a half demon, you were with me through everything. I can be here when you're like or I can be
Right.
here for you when you're a mouse. Or damn, you made me cry.
It's beautiful.
But then but then they start to kiss, and Cyborg's like, oh, I didn't know Raven is
So now this
PDA.
is a panel or two after where they're finally walking up during moving day with the rest of the
Yeah.
Teen Titans.
Yeah.
And there's just to paint the picture, there's people outside, like all around
Paparazzi,
taking
people-
pictures.
yeah.
So okay, go ahead now.
Yeah, and then right when they were about to go into the Titans Tower, they get an alert that there is this big ass monkey. Was it a monkey?
It was a monkey.
Yeah,
a gorilla.
This big ass gorilla attacking this nuclear power plant.
True
so
indeed.
Cyborg gets the coordinates, and
Oh yes, I remember.
he opens up a portal, and the Titans walk through. Just to paint the picture, so no, we forgot the biggest thing.
What?
Flash.
Oh, wait,
It
wait, wait.
starts.
That is how the book actually starts.
It starts off.
There's 3 starts to this.
Golly.
So this book starts with Flash getting shot.
Yes, point
And-
blank in the back.
And so he's
In the heart, guys.
He's running, trying to figure out like how to fix it. He realizes like, yo, usually I can outrun the bullet inside of me. Sorry about that, guys. I can outrun the bullet that's inside of me. I can run so fast that I can get it out and I'll survive. He realizes, guys, like, not this time.
Not this time.
I need to do something. So what he does is he
He was like, I only have seconds, but I can do a lot in seconds.
Right.
He runs to his house, tells his
his-
family bye.
he loves them.
He was like, what I can do is create another reality or something like that.
Yeah.
And anyway, that's how it starts off. And then, everything we just said. But the Titans get to the nuclear power plant where this ape
With the
is,
gorilla.
and they were going to engage. We have to hurry up because this is going to be the biggest nuclear explosion.
I want to say I'm just really happy all the gorilla action we're getting lately. You know what I'm saying? Planet of the Apes.
You want to know why? Because apes together, strong.
We got Planet of the Apes. We got a gorilla in Teen Titans, and there's a King Kong book out currently.
Oh, dope.
Continue.
Yeah, but what I found really cool, and I didn't know this about Beast Boy, they go to engage this monkey, and Beast Boy's like, hey, let me fight him.
Yes.
Starfire showed me this apex predator on one of her moons.
Yeah.
Where is she from?
I don't remember.
Zataran?
Yes. Wait, is that a type of rice?
No, that's Jasmine.
No, Zatarans.
Oh.
I think it's a. Anyway, continue.
Where is she from? It don't matter. But he was like, oh, that's gonna bug me. But yeah, he was like, I saw this predator. I will probably never be able to use this again. So he changed it to like this big ass. To me, it looked like a praying mantis type deal.
I thought it was more of like a Godzilla type pterodactyl beast.
Yeah. It was just this big thing, but I didn't know he can copy the
Right.
genetics by just looking at this thing.
Yeah.
But anyway, they defeat this ape, and who pulls up? Task Force X.
Yes.
And the main guy getting out was Peacemaker.
Shout out
Peacemaker.
to
John Cena. Peacemaker is going to be a big character or influence in these new Dawn of DC. But he is telling the Titans, hey, you guys are not the Justice League, but we want to keep tabs in a
Yes.
sense, or we want you to work with us. And he was saying it's for the government. And Donna was like, this is not my country. Starfire was like, this is not my world. And he was like, well, I say that because Peacemaker was like, you guys should be honored fighting for your country.
Right.
And they, they tell him.
Basically, none of them were having it.
Yeah.
They were like, nah.
Yeah, and the most gangsterous thing, this is why I picked up Cyborg's comics. And Peacemaker was talking, he was like, well, you can hack the government, blah, blah, blah. He was like, I don't have to hack you guys. I just have to look in your direction. And I was like, that's the most gangsterous thing I've ever heard.
Definitely is.
But see, this is, I'm sorry.
I was just going to say, basically, to wrap that little piece up right there, Nightwing ends up telling him, like, hey, man, I'm more than happy to have an open relationship.
Yeah.
Sharing information, but, like, working for the government's not our bag.
Yeah.
Basically, you know who my trainer is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
Like,
then they end up leaving, but guess who Peacemaker calls? And this is where you can go into your Amanda Waller.
oh, he calls, I don't remember, actually. That was probably right
sorry.
here. No, you got it. You got
So
it.
he calls Amanda Waller and was like, basically they're not having it. We have to keep tabs on them type shit. But it just goes back to what you were saying, how Amanda Waller is now having her hands in this thing. And this is going to be a little terrifying, because Amanda will do anything for peace. And that's what Task Force X is, to handle things the Justice League can't really handle.
Very true.
Right? So either we're getting something like catastrophic.
That's the thing.
Or it's going to be a battle between Task Force and the new Justice League.
That's exactly. You got your nail on the head. There's two routes that this is going to go. Either Amanda knows something and she's trying to prepare for it, which is very Amanda Waller-esque.
Yeah.
Or, you know what I'm saying, maybe Amanda's on some evil now.
Yeah.
She feels like they really need to be eliminated. But I'm going with the latter. I feel like there's something even bigger coming.
Yeah.
And
because
time to get prepared.
Yeah, and if you guys don't know, Nightwing and Titans both are in the same. It's literally same shit. So
Right.
what happened in Nightwing happened in Titans. What happened in Titans happened in Nightwing.
So now I want to say this really quick. The thing that I'm most excited for in this book, not only do we get Raven and Beast Boys coming up, but like, it's happened. It's finally time. The Justice League has stepped down. The sidekicks are the heroes now, kids.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going to happen with the League specifically. I'm reading Batman and things. We're going to see. I think everybody's going to do their own solo shit.
Probably.
But, I am curious to see how that pans out, Jules. But
Yeah.
I am happy to see our boy Nightwing, our girl Raven, our boy Beast Boy, Cyborg, Starfire. You know what I'm saying? So on and
Donna.
so forth. Yeah. We did leave One Piece out. At the very end of this book, kids,
Yeah, get it.
we mentioned the Flash
Yes, we
earlier on. I was looking at the cover and I noticed he was on. I was like, oh wait, this
and it's
big.
Wally West Flash.
Yes, Wally West, redhead boy, little ginger guy. Anyway, kids, the Titans finally make it back after telling Peacemaker to basically,
Fuck off.
Yes. They make it back, and as they walk into Titan's Tower, who do they see? They see Wally West laid out there on the floor.
Dead as fuck.
Dead. And, everybody's freaking out, and I don't know if you remember what Nightwing says.
Oh, do you remember?
I know he says something really kick-ass. You got it if you want it.
He was like, they asked me to lead, and I will be a better leader with my friends around me. But I just lost one.
Right.
I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, and then basically tells them, guys, nobody move. This is a
Crime scene, yep.
And then, next time on Dragon Ball GT or whatever. Yeah,
We
I
didn't fuck with
agree.
GT.
I did like I'm an ape guy. I liked the ape look of Super Saiyan.
Oh, yeah,
4.
for sure.
So tough. If we could bring
I'm
that
just
back.
I'm just capping. I do like GT.
I don't. I'm not capping. Yeah, not really. Maybe with Shinron and not Shinron. What's those guys' names he fights way at the end?
Omega Shenron?
Yeah, those guys are cool.
Yeah,
but
and the Dragon Ball things. I didn't watch the series. I just know of it.
Yeah, everything else is trash. Just I don't care, kids. But that Super Saiyan 4, imagine Super Saiyan 4 God. Like, he would look so tough.
Yeah.
Or to me, my favorite Saiyan hair, guys. I know we're talking about like the best hair as a Saiyan is Super Saiyan 3 hair.
Really?
Bro, that long. Come on,
Yeah.
he look. This
Blue was nice. I love the design of red because he has like a red. They both have red tint to their skin, and they're super slim.
I honestly I don't like.
It gives you that Nightwing body.
I don't like the hair color changes. That's weird to me. I'm like, y'all doing too much. Y'all reaching. Y'all are basically. I'm about to lose all of our fans. Are you ready? You guys are basically the Fast movies of Saiyans right now. Like that's what they've done. They're just like, let's do something else again.
I wouldn't say that.
But I will say, like, all jokes aside, Dragon Ball Super was good. I haven't seen the other one yet. I'm just being a hater, kids, because I can. But Super Saiyan 3 hair is the best.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I love his transition into it, too, when he's fighting. I forgot who the fuck he's fighting, but he's like, this is Super Saiyan. And this is a
Majin
level.
Buu.
Yeah, this is a level beyond that. And then this, Super Saiyan
For like
3.
30 minutes.
Yeah.
I would have punched him in this shit before he even thought about it.
They never do, though. They never just get on, dude.
Boop.
They never just get on.
They don't play that shit in One Piece.
Valid. Kids, do you got anything else? We got
No, man. Check out Impulse where you get 30% off all pre-order.
I don't feel like we
Pre-order
plugged
the
up
subscriptions.
Impulse enough this
No.
episode.
Impulse. Impulse
Creations. Impulse Creations. Kids, check out Impulse Creations, man. Really great comic books. Guys, we did pick up Nightwing issue 104 today.
We did for sure.
Impulse Creations. Kids.
And guess what? We got 30% off this pre-order.
And subscription.
That is crazy.
So check them out.
Check them out.
Jules got some honorary
I
books
did.
too for next week.
Bishop War College.
You guys know he's been reading
Number
that.
4, and then D&D.
Do you play?
Sunday, I do not.
No,
I need to.
I was breaking fourth wall, Jules.
Caleb plays D&D, didn't he?
Shout out
Doesn't
to Caleb
Shout out to
and
him.
Critical Hit Tabletop.
he? Yeah, critical hits.
Go check them out. I don't even know if he watches our show.
That'd be cool if he does.
Shout out to you. If
Shout
you're
out to
watching,
him.
we love you. Shout out to wait. Are you talking about Caleb
Yeah.
here, Caleb?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about
No, his name's not Caleb.
what's that guy's name?
Come on, man. How did you forget?
Cameron.
Cameron.
Is it?
Cameron.
You don't know.
Yes, I do.
I don't know. Shout out to Cam, but shout out to
No,
you,
it's
Caleb.
Cam Porter.
Cam.
Cameron Porter. Cam
Yeah,
Porter.
shout out to the owner of
Critical Hits.
Caleb, shout out to you though,
Yeah.
because you're awesome, bro. Thank you so much. We actually might be sitting down with Caleb, this mysterious character in which we keep talking about, guys, coming soon. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, man. Impulse Creations. We just picked up these books. I will be reviewing Batman Brave and the Bold by next time.
Yeah.
You know.
That should finish it.
We'll talk about that. I'm probably going to start branching out too. I'm going to keep reading my Nightwing. I'm going to keep reading my Titans and my Batmans, Daredevil. But also, I'm looking into some good horror books, maybe some crime books. It's time.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Yeah,
you
it's
feel me? I
time
mean,
we start.
Impulse has the best indie selection. We've already came to an agreement of
Facts.
that.
Impulse has the best indie selection.
Yeah, and if we do have some females or anybody who likes the bad girl genre, they have a whole section of bad girl genre.
They do.
I don't know anything about it, the bad girl genre,
almost
but
like the adult section in a movie store.
You know, I would definitely read a comic book if there is boobies,
There are boobies in comics, though.
like out boobies.
There are.
Yeah, I need to read them.
Have you never seen boobies in comics?
I haven't seen boobies in real life.
That's fair. All right, kids. June 18th at the Glenpool Conference Center, guys. We will be live podcasting, giving away some comic books at the Tulsa Comic Book Swap, kids. Come on out and see us. There's going to be plenty of comic books and comic book artists / writers.
I have hella books to give away.
I'm ready. It's going to bring people to our table, and we're going to get to be like, hey, kids, Comic-Cons. Yeah.
We're going to be so famous.
That's the plan.
Bro, we're so fucking cool.
Dude, you're fucking...
Pound me.
I will pound you hard.
Yeah, we will.
Green Lantern ring. Guys, I'm really excited to have this. So, yeah, June 18th, that's going to go down. I keep shaking the table. Sorry, guys. Really quick. Hey, yo, Ethan. Hey, what day is that comic book writer coming?
July 15th, I believe.
What's his name?
Okay.
All right, really quick, kids. I'm going to tell you guys about something else coming cool that we're probably going to get to do.
This is our longest pod.
Is
126.
Nice.
Nice.
He literally has to go.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
But for you guys, I am here. I am cool.
So, tonight, guys, I'm sitting down with VG Fight School. You get to look out for that. Really cool YouTuber, man. Like I said, he reviews all things Gotham Knights and video game development. So that's going to be cool. Next weekend, I will be sitting, not next weekend, the 17th. We will actually be sitting down, and I'd like to have you there on the live, or on the pod. Jules, we will be sitting down with, dang, give me 10 seconds, kids. 10 seconds, 10 seconds, 10 seconds. 10. It's 2:37. We got to go. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, kids. We will be sitting down with, so sorry. Aaron, Shunki. I don't know how to say his last name, kids, but he's the guy that plays Joker in Bat in the Sun, and I think he also runs Bat in the Sun.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we'll be sitting down
Hell
with him.
yeah.
Yeah, kids.
Yeah.
Biggest interview yet. Yeah, it's going to be great.
Huh?
Bat in the Sun.
Yeah.
That guy's cool.
Yeah,
Really?
we're going to be podding with him, man, the 17th. Do you got that guy's name by any chance?
I'm getting it written down for you right
All right, bro. Thank you so much. Shout out to Ethan, guys.
Yeah, man.
Impulse
The
Creations.
man behind the camera.
He's the man behind the cam, okay? Except not our cam, technically. He's like more to the left of the
Yeah.
cam. But he's in here. He's he hits us with cool topics and stuff. Really cool guy. He's been supposed to be on our podcast for some time. I don't know.
We need like a Jamie-esque person.
I don't know why Ethan hasn't been on our podcast. Yeah, he'd be a cool Jamie. He got the Jamie vibes.
Yeah.
Ethan, you're our Jamie, bro. Okay. But all right, kids, so we got some information, news just in. July 15th, the author Travis B. Hill, the author of Thorn, will be in the building, guys. Avid Comics, I don't know if you guys check it out, but he'll be in the building, and the cons are actually going to get to sit down with this guy and get a cool little interview. I don't know if it's going to be 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30, or an hour, but we're going to be here. We're going to be on the scene. He'll be doing a comic book signing, guys, here live at Impulse Creations, where you get
30% off all pre-orders subscription at 12:30.
12:30, kids. Be in the building, collect stuff, spend your money here. I feel like we've plugged Impulse now. I feel like we did our job. All right, kids. Until next time, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
All at Comic Con's podcast.
Yeah, everywhere. YouTube, Comic Con's podcast. TikTok, Comic Con's podcast.
Just watch the last Comic Cons and follow everything we just said.
Yeah, just follow it all, guys. We're on every platform. Check me out on Twitch, King Castro X Gaming. I play games.
Check me out at Socks On or Off Podcast. I don't play games, but I do talk about life things. I talk about depression, relationships, all that fun stuff that we as humans go through on a daily. So make sure y'all check that out. And from us to you all, anything else?
I wanted to steal your quote.
Go ahead. From us to you all.
May your pain be champagne. We out.
June 18th, live at the Glenpool Conference Center. King Castro X, Young Master Juwlz, the Comic-Con, taking a stop at the Tulsa Comic Book Swap.
Yo, it's your main man, King Castro X, coming at you guys live and direct. What is up, everyone? It is Young Master Juwlz. Castro, where we at? We are here live, ladies and gentlemen, at the Glenpool Conference Center for the Tulsa Comic Book Swap, kids. 12205 South Yukon, Glenpool, Oklahoma. Tulsa Comic Book Swap. We'll be doing a live podcast, a comic book raffle giveaway donated to us from the illustrious Comic Book Com kids. There'll be giveaways, food, drinks, snow cones, so much more, kids. Come see us June 18th, 10 a.m., free event. Come on down and let's have a good time. See you later, fellow Gons. Bye.